Hey guys, it's Julie. I'm walking over to some projects that we've got going on and I want to share with you. Things are really looking so lush around here. Oh, before we go over there, gotta show you some flowers that opened up this week. Alright, here they are. Lucky. Aren't they gorgeous? This is Coreopsis. And it will bloom so pretty like this. And as these flowers dry up and get dead, they drop their seeds and then you get all kinds of shoots. So this year I should have a bunch of little starts that I'll be able to place around in other places. And then check out this. Check out this echinacea. So pretty. This is my patch for the weekend. Try to get along here all cleaned up. I spent the good part of Wednesday tilling up in between the rows to make them looking nice, and so now I got some clumps that I'm gonna have to use, like my garden weasel and some hoes, and I'll have to dig up the really big rooted weeds. One thing I'm gonna show you before I go show you the big thing that we've been working on, well, I haven't been working on, my son's been working on, is we have a cherry. Look how pretty! We got our first little cherry growing. I noticed last night when I was out here that the purple potatoes are coming up. Oh, well, they're blue. I guess they're really not. More of like a blue color. But those are looking pretty sharp as well. I did get some of my sunflowers planted, so my weekend project, now that I've pretty much done all my run-in today, is to get the rest of the sunflowers planted and pumpkins. I'm working on a Three Sisters garden, and I'll show you that next week once I get the pumpkins in, and trying to get that stuff up there weeded. Look at these guys, these are huge. They are ready for their daily move, and they must think that I have come bearing gifts of food. We are just at 24 hours since I moved these guys, and if we don't move them soon, back in. I don't want you to peck my toes. Look at these guys, they're just huge. Watch out, chickens. I don't have nothing for you. Scooch over. If we don't move them like once a day, then it gets too messy in here. So check out these guys. They are just ginormous. As soon as my guys get back, we are going to be moving them onto fresh grass. They're at the point, because we're down to 14, 15, 16, 17. We're in like 18 days, I think, until they go off to the butcher, so they really need moved like twice a day for the rest of the time that they're here, just because they're just getting so big, and it's only an 8 by 8 foot building, so which is appropriate for them. It's just if we don't move them every day, they get really poopy, get really yucky. But now I'm gonna go show you two of the things that we've got going on. Chickies, checking them out. We've been bringing all of our like garden weeds and things, and they've been digging around and enjoying it. I need to come in and like clean all this up, because this is a lot of roots and stuff that they're not going to eat, and just get it out of here. But I have a surprise to show you. We have a broody chicken. She's been sitting on her clutch of eggs for about a week now, so we got about 2 more weeks to go. I think I have treats. I don't have nothing. I didn't work in the garden today. Alright, so over here behind me is some pasture that is actually my in-laws. It's not ours, but their property butts up to ours, so we're using it. And I keep saying we. I haven't really done anything. I just applaud the guys for their work. My son went through and took all the old fence down, and then my in-laws came through and they kind of rolled it up. But we are working on replacing the fence, putting new fence up, new post, and we are going to get us some cows. So this is our step one of changing some things around here. These big posts in the corners, my husband's talking about keeping. And then down here, we're going to do about a 12-inch gap between them, and then we're going to replace these with a 6-inch post, so they're a little bit beefier. And then in between all of this, sunglasses need to be back on, it's just too bright for my eyes. In between on this all fenced in area, I'm going to run like a temporary fence so that this can get blocked off into sections and we can try to like graze them. We're only going to get about, I think we're talking 4 right now. We're trying to decide if we're going to get a cow-calf pair or if we're going to switch it up and do just calves. We haven't decided yet. But they are going to be registered Angus cows. Once it gets to breeding time, we're going to end up breeding them with a Wagyu type of cow. It has to do with like the marbling and the type of meat that you're going to get. This lot that we're doing, because we're going to go in the woods some, it's going to end up being close to about 1.5 acres, so it's not a lot of room, but we think with 4 cows that'll get us a good start. We're going to need to fence in more property than we have, but to get us going we'll just supplement with hay, and I think we'll be okay for a few months into next year, because by the time we finish this project of redoing the post and putting up the wire and then going through this woods to make a line, it's gonna take a few months, since it's just like a weekend, working on the weekends type of thing. But I want to share that with you. That's one of our big projects coming down the line, is getting this fenced in and getting cows going. It's something we've wanted to do for a while, and we're finally at the point where we can. There's a lot of life, a lot of babies going on around here. We've seen a lot of robin egg. Oh, actually, if I come back over here, we've seen a lot of robin eggs on the ground. So, and I can hear them chirping up in the trees. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. See? So I don't know who gets to see my newsletter every week, but this week I was talking about finding balance between the garden and the housework. I look forward to the garden for months and months and months. Like pretty much once Christmas is over, that's on my mind. I cannot wait to be outside in the garden. So to be having these nice days and being outside, I cherish them so much. But because I'm outside so much, my house was really showing that I have not been taking time with it. So yesterday I took time to do some housework. If I don't take the time to clean up our inside, then I get too overwhelmed with it. So it was good for me to spend yesterday inside. Even though I didn't want to, I was able to get a lot of stuff done so that today, when I had to do some running around and errands, I wasn't coming home to a giant mess. And then this weekend, I will be able to just enjoy working out in the garden and just doing a little bit of tidying up. So something I'm going to try to do is like a once a week real big clean. That way things won't get so out of hand, and it'll make summer much more enjoyable for everybody. Alright guys, I'm going to get off of here. We're going to get some dinner and then go over. They're having a little parade and strawberry festival down the road. I'm going to go check it out. I am really excited to share with you the next few weeks and few months with the chicken, her little eggs that she's got sitting on, and to see how many end up hatching and how this all turns out, and to share with you the process of fixing fence and changing out things and getting the cows. It's going to be a very full, very fun summer, and I look forward to sharing this with you guys. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.